was gonna time him. Oh, is he doing his go to what? There it is. Beep. So, we're doing some dumb stuff.
We're going to be testing out the Mustang today. We're going to be doing a coilover review for the SR coilovers that we bought. Where did I buy these? I bought them off of American Muscle, I think. What's up?
I said I have no idea.
Yeah, I think I got them off American Muscle. They're the SR coilovers. They were like $700 or $800, and they look nice. They went on real easy.
So yeah, let's start with that. Like, as far as coilover installs, okay. So as far as like installs of a part, what would you rate this 1 to 10?
Probably 6.
Okay.
5. 6, 5. You were there. What do you think?
No, I think it's easy. I think it's easy as any other coilover install.
Well, yeah. Well, the
springs that we had to pry out was a little bit of a bitch.
And the top of the coilovers, where they sit on the strut mount, it was interesting. It was different.
Yeah.
It was something like I've never done before. So we had kind of had to figure a little bit of that out. We'll link the video to the end of this video, and you can see the coilover install. And the weird things that we kind of had to figure out, but I don't know, maybe a 5.
Yeah, so it was a little more complicated than a regular set.
So maybe
a
5. I mean, it was,
yeah.
You know, it's all nuts and bolts, you know, and if you've done it before, it's really not that big of a deal. It took us a couple hours to get them all on.
The biggest deal was the lower mounts on the front. We had to use the impact. So if you're going to need an impact for this job.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
Yeah,
and they were on real good because they probably haven't been removed since 1988.
So you're going to need an impact, and that's really the only special tool. Other than that, it was
pretty
all
much
normal stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty normal. Today, we're going to be putting the Mustang through its paces. You know, we're going to be doing a slalom. We're going to see how quickly it stops, and we're going to see how quickly it accelerates. We've got, if you look down this way, we've got a little 100-yard run up to this marker right here, this 100-yard marker, and we're gonna measure the distance that the Mustang takes to stop. We're gonna see what kind of speed we can get up to in this 100-yard mark, and we're also gonna. What happened?
I'm zooming in, and this thing has like the slowest zoom, and then I went to move it up, and it was like, I'm into the sky.
And we're also gonna run a slalom through these cones. So we're gonna do those 3 things, and then, of course, being the losers that we are, we're gonna see if it can drift. It's got 90 horsepower and 18-inch wheels and probably weighs 3,000 pounds.
And most likely an open diff.
And probably an open diff. But we're going to see if it drifts. Whatever.
But it's a stick shift.
Hey, that means we can clutch kick it. So we're going to try that.
So next question. How's the ride quality?
It's real good. Like you run it in over here. It was real smooth. With most coilovers, you get a little bit more, you know, a little bit harsher ride than the stock suspension. But the funny thing is like when I got this, like all of the struts and shocks were blown, and it was just like it was like
on my computer. I'll put it in this video.
That's a good idea because it was hilarious. Like you would go to the left, you would turn to the left, and the car would lean to the right. If you were in the passenger seat, you could almost reach down and just touch the ground.
It was pretty funny. This with those.
Oh my gosh, we would have ended up in the bushes probably. It was pretty terrible. It was pretty terrible. So it's 1,000 times better than when I bought it. So we're not necessarily comparing it to the stock suspension. We're just saying how much we like the SR coilovers because we do like them.
And so far they've been great.
Yeah, they look great. Like the quality is amazing.
And Beau bought these. Like, we're not sponsored by nobody.
Yeah, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored by SR or American Muscle. That's just where I got them from. But let's see. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So Beau's doing the slalom. I'm timing it. You guys are recording over there? Go. Woo! 876. So here is slalom run number 2. 8:51, a touch faster. Beau's pretty consistent driver. Just so everybody knows, like, Beau's pretty consistent driver. All right, so here we go. This is dead stop to 100 yards, speed and time test. So this is wrong because of me. It was 3 seconds less, so it was 8 seconds.
I got 36.8.
36.8. So going through the slalom and accelerating from a dead stop in a straight line, it's about the same acceleration.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's run it one more time.
Okay.
All right, acceleration test number 2. I told you guys it was 8 seconds. $8.65.
The highest I got was 36.1 on that.
36.1?
Yep. 8.65. That's crazy. That it's the same through the slalom as it is through the...
So we just ran the first stop test and it went from a dead stop to 100 to stop in 100 yards.
Not 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, I've been saying that. 100 yards. So it's a distance test because we don't have enough run up. But you were doing what, like 36?
Yeah, roughly.
36? He stopped in 40 feet, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
40 feet's pretty good. But it was only going 36. So we'll see when they can actually do 60 in that distance. We'll get a more realistic stoppage distance, but that's not really the point of this. The point of this is to see how our cars compare to our other cars.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do one more stoppage test.
All right.
Y'all watch this, it's gonna be hilarious.
They can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Locked up the tire. All right, we're gonna measure this one. So that was the stop test number 2. You guys could see the suspension, how the car was hunkering down. It actually locked up the passenger front
Did it nose
tire.
down pretty hard?
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, it doesn't get close to the ground or anything, but you can see it. I don't know. I love watching cars stop. It's
Yeah,
so.
me too. Me too. Like I said, I'm not really sure what my coilovers are going to set to. Like, they might have all different settings on all the corners. I haven't adjusted them. I still need to get an alignment on the car too. So.
But how many feet? 37 feet this
37
time.
feet.
Last time was 40. This one was 37.
Yep.
So it's pretty consistent. It's definitely cool to see this, and I'm excited to do this with more of our cars. All right, drift test. Let's see what she do. Nope. Try the other way. This car makes lots of noises. Here we go. It might slide this way. It doesn't have enough power, guys. Not enough.
Dude, it's not even trying to get sideways.
So what are we putting in the V8?
Have you got a, is there a wheel slipping or
No.
nothing at all? It must be my clutch that's slipping. This thing is ridiculous,
It's
stupid.
hilarious.
What I'm gonna try to do now I'm gonna try second gear. This is like super stupid, but I'm gonna try second gear and just see what happens.
In the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh, that's hilarious. So, will the Mustang drift?
All right now.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely not right now. I've never tried to drift something so hard in my life. Holy crap. I was even like, I was e-braking and clutch kicking at the same time. Dude, it was ridiculous.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna try one last thing.
we're gonna get after the V8 swap.
Yeah. I'm gonna try one last thing. I'm gonna try to e-brake into this turn
Okay.
and probably crash and die.
I'm gonna get out of the way. All right. Oh, this thing cracks me up. It just can't spin the tires.
Dude, I swear, I'm giving it the beans, and it's just not giving nothing. Nothing at all. It's pretty ridiculous. So, no, it will not drift.
Hey, it did something there.
Yes, it will e-brake slide barely. Oh my gosh. I guess I need to go over it, like, you know, brakes, clutch, things like that. But, you know, if we're doing all that, we might as well just V8 swap it.
Yep. V8 swap it.
None of that stuff would matter if it had a V8. So, and
Except the diff. We gotta get the diff done, even if we V8 swap it.
Yeah, diff's got to get welded.
This
or
is
either
a drift
like
car, just so everybody knows. Drift car.
Yeah, it's totally a drift car. This is Haraguchi.
Right now, it's an amazing.
Yes, it's obviously a drift car.
It's the best drift car on the planet.
Indeed.
By far the best drift
Not
car.
even my trusty flashy gloves could make it drift.
You know what's sad?
What's that?
The Miata slid better.
Oh my gosh, the Miata slid way better. But it was lighter. This thing's so heavy. I bet the power to weight ratio on the Miata is probably 10 times this.
Hey, you know what's cool?
What is cool?
We can do this and not get wind noise.
Dang, that is cool. Because our microphones are in the car.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's up, YouTube? You can hear us, and it's crazy. It's 2020.
So it went good. The car was real flat from the outside.
It felt super flat on the inside. Like I was crazy, like in control. It understeered like super bad, as you can see. But like, it was super controllable, you know?
This is the first time us doing like any performance driving in this car.
Yeah.
So we have nothing to compare it against besides today.
Yeah, mostly we've just been cruising around in it. So I guess next video on this car will probably be gutting it out, because it's like Ronnie was saying, it's a drift car. Like it's gonna be a drift car. We're gonna gut it out, and we'll probably leave the dash in and the seats in for now, because I don't have any replacements for them. And we'll start working on the motor, checking it out, making sure it doesn't have rod knock, and then sealing it up and just throwing it in. And we'll see what happens.
It'll be good. Keep going.
It'll be super good.
Yeah. So that was it. It was fun. Coilovers is what do you rate them?
Like on a 1 to 10 scale? Yeah. I mean, I couldn't find any problems with them. They don't have compression adjustment, but they have rebound adjustment. For the price, I mean, I rate them a 9, you know?
Yeah.
And I couldn't even say why I wouldn't rate them a 10.
Well, my thing is like a 10's perfect, and like they can't be perfect. So
yeah, that's true.
A 9's
that's true.
good.
We'll call them a 9. Call them a 9.
my other question, would you buy them again?
Yes.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's our review on the SR coilovers. Beau likes them. The car stays flat. Installation was easy, a little bit more complicated than normal coilovers, but still easy as far as car stuff goes.
Yep. Super easy.
So anyways, until next time.
We'll see you losers later.